Hello, welcome to this channel. Today we are going to discuss on one of the important concepts in plant physiology, and that's water potential. Basically, what do we mean by water potential? Water potential is basically it is the chemical potential of water. But the old concept of diffusion pressure deficit has been modernized into the new concept, which is water potential. Well given and studied by Slater and Taylor in year 1960, the concept is very well used and one of the important concepts to know in plant physiology. Now basically, every chemical has got a kind of free energy by the virtue of which the chemical can do a lot of work. Importantly, it has kinetic energy to move. For example, in case of water, the pure water has got the kinetic energy. All the molecules can move in one direction or other direction, meaning there is no restriction on the movement of water molecules. Now, this is basically the chemical potential of a chemical. If we take water, this is chemical potential of a water. Now, it is important to know that with the increase in concentration of solute, or with increase in concentration of solution, the chemical potential or water potential of a water decreases. So in different chemical reactions, you will find when chemical reactions go on to play or go on to happen, the chemical potential decreases. Likewise, the water potential basically it is a potential of water molecule to move here and there. When we increase the solute concentration in that particular solvent, that means when concentration of solution gets increased, the water potential decreases. The maximum water potential is for that of a pure water, and that's 0. The highest water potential of any chemical the highest water potential is that of a water itself, and that's 0. So maximum value can be 0. So all the solutions, that means whenever there is a solution, definitely that is not a pure water. So with increase in solute concentration, with increase in concentration of solution, the water potential decreases, because the water molecules which were earlier available for different kinetic energies, different movements, are now restricted. They cannot move. That means water potential decreases with increase in concentration or with increase in solution. That means all solutions are having less water potential than pure water. Now, since maximum water potential is 0, so all chemicals or solutions will definitely having water potential, or all solutions are having water potential, those will be negative. So it's taken as negative. This is important, because as we increase the concentration of a solution, it becomes more and more negative. That means it gets lowered, the water potential decreases. Now it is basically represented by Greek word psi. The potential is represented by Greek word psi. So potential is psi. Now psi W is water potential, psi S is solute potential, psi P is pressure potential, and that's what is called turgor pressure, and psi G is gravitational potential. So basically the water potential depends on 3 important factors. First is a solute potential, that is psi s, plus potential of pressure, that is pressure potential, that is psi p, plus psi g, this potential of a gravity. Now important thing is that the gravity, basically the potential of gravity, it also depends on three important conditions, that is height of plant or height of that system which we are taking, plus density of water, and acceleration due to gravity. So three important terms: height of a system from ground, then second is density of water, and acceleration due to gravity. These three combine gravitational potential. Now if we negate that, there is one more potential, that is matrix potential. So let us ignore all those things, because water potential is measured in Pascal units or millibars per meter, like that. So overall it basically depends on most important two things, that's pressure potential and solute potential. Now when solute potential increases, that means when solution concentration increases, water potential decreases. One more is, that is pressure potential. Pressure potential is basically a turgor pressure which is exerted by increasing a cell membrane or a protoplasm on walls when endosmosis occurs, when some kind of solution, some kind of water enters into cell. Now that pressure is always mostly positive. Pressure potential is positive, but it can be negative, like we have negative tension, negative pressure potential in case of xylem, ascent of sap, and that's what exactly is used there for making water to come from ground to upwards. That's a negative potential, negative tension is developed there, but mostly pressure potential is positive. So water potential is one of the important to know, because by virtue of water potential, the osmosis occurs, because more concentration of water, the solution can move from hypertonic solution, from low hypersonic solution to more hypertonic solution. That means water can move from a solution having more concentration of water or less concentration of solute, having more water potential, to this another system where it is having less water potential. That means water moves from less concentrated solution to more concentrated solution, from hypotonic to hypertonic solution. This is everything. If you mix, this is water potential. So basically, more you have water available with you, more it can move. That means more water availability means less solution, less solute is present in water. So it can move to that solution which is having less water available. That means where the solute concentration is more. If we combine all these terms together, you will come up to know what exactly is water potential. So different plants have different mechanisms to make this phenomena possible. Basically, if we take flowering plants or angiosperms, this is important for their life. In case of hydrophytes, in case of xerophytes, and those plants who, there are some plants who imbibe water, who take water more than their net body weight, double than their body weight. If we take corn, if we take different xerophytes, if we take pumpkin, 1992 or 90s, the water content is more than solid content in watermelon. So water potential is basically, it's the potential of water to move. That means it will move only when it is free. So definitely more pure water, more is it is water potential. So potential is basically a kind of capacity of water to move here and there. With increase every percent of solute in the pure solvent, in the pure water, the water potential decreases because movement is restricted. And if you come to know the different terms like osmotic pressure, pressure potential, osmotic potential, how is that measured, what is osmosis, that will take in different chapter when we will come to see. And in fact, in case of plasmolysis, deplasmolysis, flaccid cell, turgid cell, a lot of concepts together, but most important is water potential. So if you have a kind of common confusions, questions, please have them in comment box, and hope we will meet again in next topic with next important and that could mostly probably be the osmosis. Thank you.